Greetings, people, 'tis I, 480 volts, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. Now, I could have sworn that I killed one of those, that white-tailed lizard in the last video and got his tail, but I can hear him prancing around. Yeah, in the last video, if you don't remember, I just went ahead and hiked. Yeah, look at that. There's another one. All right, we'll get him. In the last video, I hiked to the location just outside the final Colossus, so that way we'd be right here. So that all we have to do is just march in and take care of business. And let me just go ahead and say, hey, you guys thought the last Colossus was big? You have no idea. You have no idea. We are about to... Anyway, you'll see. But we need Aro. We're about to reach a point that we cannot... Yeah, you go up these steps. Okay. Okay, up these steps is a small little bridge. There's a section that... I'll show you. There's a section that's sort of damaged. And we cannot... It looks like we can make that jump, but we can't. The game will not allow us to make that jump. The game wants us to use Agro. And not only does it want us to use Agro, it wants us to go full speed. So I'm going to actually back up a little bit and try to get, like, try to get some speed, because otherwise you won't make this. Alright, let's pick up speed. Let's go. Let's go, Otto. That'll work. Whee! Oh, crap. That's not good. Well, we made it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Otto, Otto, go! Wander, get back up! Get back up and save Otto! Otto! Agro! Agro. Well, ladies and gentlemen, every single girl on YouTube that's ever Let's Played this game, this is the part in their video where they start crying. And I can't say I blame them because, well, I've been talking about how much I love horses, and that happened. And Agra was more than just a mode of transportation for us. She was our friend. She was like the only friend we had. We're all alone in this world, and she was all that we had. I mean, the only other person who's remotely close to Wander is Mono, and she's kind of busy being in a, you know, lying on a slab of stone, not breathing. Aro was there for us through thick and thin. And she's gone now. I'm sad now. And to add insult to injury, it starts raining too. Anyway, just climb this area. We just keep climbing up. And it's not like I can even be mad. It's like, what am I gonna do? March in and strike the Colossus down for vengeance? Ah, this is for Agro. It's not like I can really blame... I can't blame the Colossus. I can't be angry at the Colossus. The Colossus doesn't even know that I exist. The Colossus didn't even do that. That structure was just old and fell over. All I can say is that this had all better be worth it. Dorman, you better keep your end of the bargain, my guy. When I strike this last Colossus down, my pretty little girly friend better be alive when I get back, is all I can say. Otherwise, you and me are gonna have a little chit-chat. Anyway, just go through this underground passageway and slowly make your way up. It's not really an underground passageway, but yeah, we'll just go through this passageway and make our way up. Ugh. The weather is not nice. if you're okay with like doing a lot of exploring, I highly advise before you take on this boss that you've traveled around the world and gathered as many whitetails as you can, because you will need a lot of stamina. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that gargantuan behemoth is the final Colossus. Yeah, he is freaking huge. In the words of Wedge, look at the size of that thing. But my mother used to tell me something a long time ago. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. So we're gonna hope that logic applies here. Now the nice thing about this guy is he's not mobile at all. Like he basically just stands there. He cannot move. Now he is aggressive. He will shoot fireballs out of his hands, and they pack a punch. So we stand behind these pillars. We're safe. And he's pretty fast with those things too. Like basically as soon as you poke your little nose out, he starts firing at you. So like, see that? And that didn't hit me. Usually the shock of it is what gets to be a problem, because it knocks you over. Wander takes forever to get back up, and by the time you do, he fires another round. So what I'm going to try to do is, rather than go towards him, because that's not a good idea, you want to try to basically dart over to that next structure. So let's go. Okay, we're good. And you see this little passageway right here. Let's drop down here. If those fireballs hit you, they take a pretty good amount of your health out. So just be careful. And we got this music playing. I love this music. It's not exactly final boss music. Like, it's not climactic enough for it, but it definitely fits the mood. You know, it's all dark, it's raining. Agro just died. It's like the game itself is just like, man, this sucks. Ow. See that? You see how long it took for Wander to get back up? I was spamming the X and circle buttons. Anyway, we're safe here. Let's just run here. And run here. And there's another passageway here. Alright. Just keep on going. I was just wondering what would happen if I pressed the triangle button. Now that Agro's dead, doesn't seem to do anything. Oh no, I don't need to do that. I need to go over here. Oh, it's really raining. Also, I did kind of a practice run. Not really a practice run. I recorded this video earlier this morning, and I decided I wasn't satisfied with it, so... But I will use that as a practice run. So I should be able to take this guy out with relative ease, though he is pretty annoying. He's one of the most annoying Colossus there is, but at the same time, it's the final one, so what would you expect? Hang on, let me take a sip of my water. My throat's dry. Alright, we'll climb up here. And climb up here. Get up there. And wait for him to fire another round. Well, he doesn't seem to want to fire another round. Alright, I'll jump. There you go. Do another one. Alright, over here. Now, if you just try to dart over to that next area, you won't make it. That gap is too big. He'll hit you. So what I suggest is poking your little nose out, then dart back. Wait a second time. Wait. No? Try it again. Make it. Just barely made it. Anyway, another passage right here. And I believe this is the final passage. This will take us right where we need to be. Yep, we are right between his feet now. He could squash us like an insect, but he doesn't. Alright, now we have to get up top. To scale this guy is pretty annoying. It's done in separate phases. This is the first phase. This is pretty straightforward. This is easy. We just climb the structure. Now, you get almost legit platforming here, so that's kind of fun. This isn't terribly difficult. Let's see. Let's play it safe. Let's do a little shimmy. No. There we go. There we go. Yeah, for that, when you're dodging fireballs, your health is the biggest priority there. But at this point, stamina's the issue. And right now, stamina's not a problem, but it will be later on, trust me. Alright, now we're up to, what, his, oh boy, I didn't mean to do that. Well, here. Might as well take advantage of the situation. I'm at basically his chest. More or less. No, I'm still kind of on his stomach. Jump over here. Alright, climb up here. I'm actually on the wrong side. I need to be back here. Okay. Whoa, don't fall. It's a long way back up if you fall. Alright, now begins the second part, and this is one of the most annoying. You want to climb up here, stab this sore spot. And what's going to happen is he's going to move his hand back, and we jump, and we grab it. And I failed. Thankfully, I didn't fall all the way down. Made it. On his hand, you want to get up to his wrist, and it is darn near impossible because he will not be still for a moment, and this is where you will use so much stamina. I wonder if I stab him, will I kind of... Yeah, see, look at that. Okay, now I'm on his wrist. Jump over here. Stab him in this sore spot, if I can. What's going to happen is he's going to bring his other hand over here. I'm going to try to jump. Did I make it? Yes, I did. I'm making this look so easy, but it's actually not. It's very difficult. I advise stabbing him again in the hand. For some reason, he'll hold his hand kind of steady when you do that. And basically, I want to stand up top. No, I'm gonna fall. I stood too close to the edge. Let's try it again. Okay. Stand up, switch to your arrow. He's got a sore on his shoulder. We'll shoot that. Hang on. He's gonna move us over there. And try to jump. Okay. Now we're on his back. Quickly switch to the sword. The weak spot is on his head, of course. This is not easy because he will not be still for a moment. And you will use a lot of stamina during this time. So just be patient. Wait for your opening. Don't waste too much time. And if you think your stamina is draining too quickly, drop down and take a rest. As I think mine is about to. I can get one more stab in. Come on, hold still. Hold still. Hold still. I command you to hold still. Alright. That's not where it is a lost cause. This is a lost cause. Let's drop down here. And let's chill for a second. Now, he can still throw you off here, so be very careful. Because he won't be still. Alright, try it. Try that. No. I got him. Trying to get as close to the center of that of the weak spot as I can. Come on. I feel like the closer I am to his eyes, the less he holds still. What happened there? Come on. Ah! Don't fling me off. Hold the R1 button like your life depends on it. This is not working. This is not working. And whatever you do, do not fall off of this guy. Because then you gotta, like, get all the way back up on... And like I said, the two hands are the hardest part. Alright, just wait. Wait. Stop. Build it back up. Build it back up. Build it back up. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Center yourself. Get up here. Man, I'm barely doing any damage. It's a conundrum because you don't want to hold your sword up too long because he'll move, but then you want to hold it up enough to where it actually does some decent damage. You just gotta take little stabs, I guess. Can you chill? That was a good one. Some of it may be the position too. I think if you're kind of towards the back of his head, you won't be flung about as much. Yeah, look at that. Come on, we can get these last few hits in now. I don't have to stop. Oh, that was my bad. I waited too long. I waited just a millisecond too long. I felt it. Don't worry about my stamina. I'm watching it. I'm watching that stamina. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a break. I know you're mad. I know you're mad. I know you're mad. This will all be over in a second. Try not to jump too much because you can really throw yourself out of balance if you jump. Alright. Kind of have to jump to get up here. Well, man, we almost got this guy. And this is a problem that happens. Wonder somehow gets upside down. I don't know how. So wait for him to stop moving for like a second and then like let go of the R1 button and then reposition yourself. Oh boy. Be still, be still, be still. Oh man, all that for just a little bit of damage. Oh man, he just needs one little prick. One little mosquito stab and we're done. Oh, come on, Wander. That was it. We got him. We beat the final Colossus. That's gonna cause some major property damage. Or not. I kind of thought the whole thing was gonna just collapse. Ow. Where did I land? I can't even see myself. Oh, there we are. Oh yeah, these guys. I forgot about them. They've been riding towards us this entire time? That took them long enough to get here. That guy's riding a white horse. That's how you know he's important. Now, I guess it was forbidden to trespass upon these lands. That's why they're after us. But, like, so you responded to that by bringing more guys in here. So now all we have is more trespassing. But whatever. Yeah, this is the place, all right. This is where we were. And there's the girl. She still looks dead. Lord Emmon! Okay, that was the final idol. So they're all down. No! So we won, right? Uh-oh. This can't be good. I think the first time I saw this ending, I expected, Mono to be alive now as, like, some evil witch. Like, fully possessed by Dorman or something like that. That's probably what I expected. But no, she still looks like she's dead. And just give it time, give it time. Dorman's gotta verify that we did it, right? He's gotta teleport us back to the temple like he always does, right? Yeah, because there's Wander. Oh crap, is Wander alive? Not only does he look incredibly pale, but I think his fingernails are black. I am so not liking this. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think they ever explain exactly what he's doing. Wait, what was that? I thought I heard something. Oh, it's Wander. Wander, you alright there, buddy? And there's our sword. I love this part. Remember those shadows at the very beginning? Those shadow demons that got scared away when we held up our sword? Now they're moving with Wander. And look at Wander. He doesn't even look human. I don't believe this. So it was you after all. Look at his devil horn sticking out of his head. Have you any idea what you've done? Not only did you steal the sword and trespass upon this cursed land, you used the forbidden spell as well. To be reduced to such a sight. Oh, Wander. Look at his eyes. You were only being used. Eradicate the source of the evil. Look, he's possessed by the dead. Yeah, he's not even human at this point. Hurry up and do it! Now, at the beginning of the game, if he'd have gotten shot with an arrow like that, blood would have poured from his knee. As of now, we got black mist pouring from his knee. He is not human. It's better to put him out of his misery than to exist, cursed as he is. Something tells me you guys said that right before you sacrificed Mono. I'm assuming these are the people that sacrificed Mono. Oh, Wander, Wander, my boy, what did you do? Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. Wander's dead. Or is he, though? Maybe he's undead. He looks more like he's undead. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't good. This is totally not good. Oh boy. Yeah, I love the demon horns sticking out of his head. Does that remind you of anything? Demon horns sticking out of somebody's head. Does that remind you of another game we played? And I like that he reaches for Mono. It's like there's like just a little bit of human left inside him. A little bit of consciousness. And... completely consumed by darkness. Wonder, wonder, wonder. It's not fair, is it? We lost our horse, we lost our main character, and the girl's still dead. This looks like a lose-lose for everybody. What's going on now? Oh crap. He's getting bigger. He's getting bigger. Oh dear. Thou severed our body into 16 segments. He's got demon horns too. For an eternity in order to seal away our power. We, Dorman, have arisen anew. So that's Dorman. He's been resurrected! Oh boy. We have borrowed the body of this warrior. And like how the shadow demons forged with him. The souls of the Colossi, I guess, were the souls of Dorman severed into 16 parts. So he used us. Place a seal on the entire shrine before it's too late! So he used us so that way we would break the seals, you see. Free his soul. And so he could be resurrected. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are Dorman. We're actually controlling him. We can slam our fists into the ground and kill these guys. We can hold down the triangle button. It'll take forever, but we can... okay, there's the sacred sword. We can actually... You'll see. Anytime now. Oh, I can hear Wander breathing. That's cool. Triangle button lets you breathe fire, so that's a thing you can do. I just heard one of those guys cry out in pain. I guess I fried him. So, I don't know if I move him a certain way or if it's just after a certain amount of time passes. I'm just going to inch Dorman closer and closer to Mono. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, you're not exactly given an objective. Let's try slamming our fists into the ground a couple more times. Oh, there we go. So they're getting away. Yeah, we should have stayed up. Remember I told you at the very beginning, Agro said had a bad feeling about the whole thing. She didn't want to come in here. Should have listened to her from the very beginning. Ready my horse! Yeah, I guess Wander stole that sword. That's how he had it to begin with. Be gone, foul beast! Ooh, well that did something. Buddy, I think it's time for you to skedaddle. Ah. That's having an adverse effect on Dorman. Hey, is he getting smaller? He is. He's almost Wander again. Well, we're controlling what's left of Wander at this point. You can, you're getting pulled towards the whirlwind. You can try to, make your way towards Mono. I don't know if anything happens if you get there. I don't think it's possible to get there. I think you end up getting blocked by an invisible wall. I'll just tell you now. Just go towards the whirlwind. That's what's supposed to happen. No point in prolonging the inevitable. Just let it pull you that way and... And there we go. Well, I guess Dorman has been sealed again. Only this time they didn't break his soul into 16 pieces, so what does that mean? Is that the end of the game? 'Cause that sucks. This sucks, guys. Dorman used us. Agro died. We got consumed. And baby girl's still dead. And I love that she's still, like, after all the dust has settled, she's still here, lying on the slab of stone. It was all for you. And look what it got us. Nothing. Wait, is she moving? Wait, is she... She's alive? Baby girl came back to life. Dorman did it. She looks like a porcelain doll, though. I will say, I don't like how they... It's like they didn't bother remaking her model. It's like, it's the same model from Shadow of the Colossus. Like, you know, from the PS2 version. Maybe just a little bit more polished. Just kind of clashes with the rest of the graphics. But I'm just glad to see her alive. And she's like, what the heck am I doing here? How did I get here? What's going on? She has no idea. She has no idea the hell we went through to bring her back. And Wander's not even here to celebrate. We don't even get to see this. We don't even get to enjoy the fruits of our labor. And she's kind of trapped here. She's kind of stranded here. What was that? That can't have been... Agro? And this is the part where all of those girls who were crying, they suddenly got happy. Yep, Agro's still alive. Poor thing's limping, though. She's only got, she's working with 3 legs at this point because obviously she got hurt in the fall, but I'm just glad she's alive. Alright, well, there you are. Looks like my girls are alive and well. Which is more than can be said for Wander, but... In memory of Susan Benedict, the heart of our studio, you touched our lives every day. You encouraged us with your words of kindness and gave us... I couldn't read that, it went too fast. I don't know who that is. Somebody at Bluepoint or Japan Studios or Team Eco. Anyway, credits! Now, there's going to be more plot at the end of the credits, or midway through the credits. So we'll talk about that later. For now, let's just give a quick little final thoughts about the game. I love this. This is... Okay, so first off, the gameplay itself is... I don't think I like it as much as I like Eco, just because Eco has more puzzles and brain teasers that I appreciate. But I still love the gameplay. Like, just, you know, the Colossi, it's not just, you know, take them down. Like, you have to find the weak point and take them down, but the trick of getting there is the fun part. And some of the things you have to do. I absolutely adore the fact that each Colossus looks different and unique. So that's cool. I love the open worldness of the game. And let me tell you something, Bluepoint Studios did an amazing job with this remake. The graphics are superb. They are top notch. The soundtrack is great. It definitely has more music than Eco. Now, it doesn't have, you know, You Were There, but the main theme that plays at the very beginning is still a beautiful piece, so I love that. So yeah, good job on the soundtrack. This is one of those games where it's like Final Fantasy X. It's more than a game, it's an experience. And when I first played Eco, I said I would probably do Shadow of the Colossus and Last Guardian at some point, but I was a little hesitant to because, well, I'd never played the game, so I wasn't sure. But after fully playing through this game, I can tell you now, count on me Let's Playing Last Guardian. Absolutely. Now, it may not be for a long while. I've got other games I want to do. I'm going to do a GameCube title next. A pretty streamlined GameCube title, so it won't take very long. And then we'll be heading into some more long territory, but at some point I will play The Last Guardian, and that'll be amazing. But yeah, I am so glad I took the time to play this game. This was so worth it. And I know sometimes it didn't seem like I was talking much during the LP because there's not a lot, the way the game is structured, there's not a lot to say. But I had loads of fun. This was so enjoyable for me. And this whole place is collapsing. Poor ungodly soul. Now no man shall ever trespass upon this place again. Unless they climb down that mountain face and hike across that desert. Could absolutely be done. Should you be alive. If it's even possible to continue to exist in these sealed lands. One day, perhaps you will make atonement for what you've done. We didn't do anything. Well, I guess Wander did, but Wander's dead. All that's left is Mono and Agro. They're stranded here. In this not exactly hospitable place. So that could be a problem. Another thing I was about to say, I love that the game gives you just, like Eco, it gives you barely any plot. It gives you just enough to tell you what your objective is, and then you go from there. But that over there is the spot where they dropped the sword. That's where the whirlwind came. That's where Dorman was sealed. So surely there's nothing there, right? Wait, was that a... What was that sound? Is that a baby? That sounds like a baby. That is a baby! Oh, but he's got devil horns. That can't be good. A child with devil horns. Where have I seen that before? Side note, I love that there's almost an aura of light around Mono. And it's not just her dress. Yeah, a baby with devil horns. This is where people speculate that this is the prequel to Eco because If you remember, Iko was a kid who had devil horns. He was apparently one of many kids over the years, possibly centuries, that had devil horns. And so this baby is quite possibly the first one. This baby, some people believe it is Wander, just having been reborn. I think it's a completely new life form that was born out of the fusion between Dormin and Wander. Possibly houses some of Wander's consciousness, perhaps. And if this game is indeed canon to Iko, then it would make sense why those kids were being sacrificed, because the legends of Dormin, be like, oh, well, kids with horns, they're a sign of Dormin trying to be reborn. We can't let that happen. We must sacrifice the kids. We must not let Dormin be reborn. Now, I've also heard some speculation that Mono is the evil queen in Iko, the mother of Yorda. I don't know if that's true. I would hate to think that's true because Mono seems so pure and innocent here. But let's just think for a second. I'm undecided, but let's just think for a second. They did say she was sacrificed because she had a cursed fate. Maybe some oracle or sage saw that and was like, she's going to turn evil at some point, so we better just go ahead and kill her. And by bringing her back to life, we have allowed that curse to maybe continue one day, so maybe not the best thing. Now, if you notice that the grass seems a little greener and there's more flowers than there used to be, and there's a fawn, life appears to be flourishing in these cursed lands. Maybe ridding this area of Dormin's spirit has allowed this area to flourish and become hospitable again. Now, if you press the triangle button during those scenes where you can see Mono holding the baby will actually coo. So I think it's cool that you can actually control the baby. Yet again, suggesting that maybe it is Wander. Now let's talk about Dormin for a second. Let's talk about Dormin. He seems like the bad guy, right? He did all this for his own gain. He's made of black mist, has horns, devil horns. Oh, there's that eagle and all those doves. But is he really the villain? Because if you noticed, his eyes were a glowing bright blue. In any sort of mythology or fantasy setting, that is not what you would get from an evil monster. Also, every time he spoke, the camera panned up to the sunlight. Not typical of an evil monster. And let me remind you of the pretty girl in the white dress who is breathing now. Dormin kept his end of the bargain. After all that we went through, he did what we wanted him to do. And think about it, when he came back to life, he didn't really say, oh, I'm going to take over the world now and I'm going to destroy all existence or anything like that. He really didn't do anything evil. The only beef he had was with the humans, who are probably descendants of the people who sealed him in the first place. And they were trying to stop him at this point. They were trying to hinder him. So that's the only beef that he had. He didn't really do anything. And I like how he referred to Wander. He said, I borrowed the body of this warrior. Calling him a warrior is kind of a sign of respect. So it's like, you could say, yeah, he used Wander. Let me remind you that he warned Wander at the very beginning. He said, the price you pay will be very heavy indeed. And Wander said it doesn't matter. Also, why did Wander even seek out Dormin to begin with? Because he sought Dormin out because because he heard that Dormin could bring back the souls of the dead. So how evil could Dormin have been if he was going around bringing dead people back to life left and right? Now, some of you might think, and that's the end, by the way. Some of you might think, well, life is a natural part of okay, to enter time attack mode. Yeah, I don't care about all that. This New Game Plus is unlocked when you do this anyway, too. Some people might argue, well, death is a natural part of our cycle just as life and birth are, and we shouldn't tamper with it. Maybe you're right. But again, Dormin warned us. He kind of tried to talk us out of it. He was like, Wander was like, I need you to bring her back to life. And Dorman was like, well, she's mortal, right? Isn't it kind of your thing that you die at some point? That's what makes you mortal? That's what defines a mortal? So it's like he tried to talk us out of it, he warned us, and at the end of the day, kept his end of the bargain. Now you might say, well, why did he have to make us go through all of that hell? Why couldn't he just bring her back? He couldn't because his soul was trapped in the bodies of the Colossi, so he needed those Colossi to be free, or to be dead, so that his soul would be free. Then he could do this. So yeah, at the end of the day, Dorman isn't really the villain. At least I don't think so. I'm not so certain if he's 100% a good guy. He's somewhere in the middle. And look at it this way. Why did the humans seal him? Probably because he was big and scary looking and powerful and they feared him. That's probably why. Yet again, in Eco, why is the kid being sacrificed? The kid hasn't done anything wrong. He wouldn't hurt a fly. The kid's harmless, but he has devil horns and they feared him. So therefore they tried to sacrifice him. So it's not a whole lot different than Dorman. So I just think that's interesting. Oh, I'm controlling the camera, okay. I like this cutscene sequence where we see this eagle. So yeah, those are my philosophical thoughts about Shadow of the Colossus. The game is still kind of being speculated to this day. You know, whether Mono is, you know, the evil queen or not. Whether Dorman really was evil or not. You know, the baby, all that stuff. It's all up for speculation at this point. That's all we got. I will say though, this has just been an amazing game, and let me say this: Blue Point Games. It's doubtful that anybody is watching this video, but man, you guys need to remake Eco, because you did so good with this game. And Team Eco, you guys need to make a 4th game. Guys need to make a 4th game. Anyway, I think that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching this LP. I have enjoyed it. In the next video, we will begin a new LP. I'll probably get started on it pretty quickly. I am 480 Volts, and I will see you in my next LP. Shadow of the Colossus, you are a wonderful experience. Pieces!